Let's continue our tutorial. Sometimes, a beam in the model is divided into multiple segments. This usually happens when the beam has intermediate nodes, connections, or when it was modeled in parts. Before extracting forces, we need to merge these beam segments. Why is this important? If the beam is not merged, the program will extract forces for each small segment separately. This can give incorrect results, especially when checking maximum shear forces and bending moments. By merging the beam members, we treat them as one continuous beam. This allows the software to extract forces along the entire length of the beam, instead of per segment. As a result, we get correct maximum shear values, correct maximum bending moments, more reliable design results. So, always remember, for accurate beam force extraction and design, beam segments must be merged first. In merging the beam, we can select each beam segment that is connected to the same beam. After selecting all the required segments and finishing the selection, right-click on your mouse and click Merge Selected Beam. A confirmation prompt will appear. Click OK to continue the merge process. Completed, the beam segments will be merged into one continuous beam, ready for proper force extraction and design. Sometimes, we may accidentally select a segment that is not part of the beam. If this happens, we need to explode the merged beam. To do this, select the merged beam, then right-click and choose Explode Selected Beam. This will separate the beam back into its original segments, allowing you to reselect the correct beam members and merge them properly. Please note that the program will not allow merging of beam segments that do not have the same section properties. Only beam segments with identical sections can be merged. Additionally, to rotate the model view, hold the Shift key, then hold and move the mouse wheel. This will allow you to rotate the model and better inspect beam alignment before merging. In our program, we can segregate or isolate each floor so that we can work on one level at a time. How floor isolation works: open the Explorer form. Go to the floor list. Double-click the floor you want to work on. When a floor is selected, only the selected floor is shown in the 3D view. All other floors are temporarily hidden. The member numbers of all segments on that floor are automatically displayed. This makes it easy to identify and select the correct members. Why floor segregation is important? By isolating each floor, 1. No accidental selection of members from another level. 2. Clear visualization of beams and columns on the selected floor. 3. Easier force extraction and checking. 4. Faster and more accurate modeling and design. We can view the selected floor in 2D top view by clicking the Plan View button on the ribbon. The model switches from 3D view to 2D top view. Only the current floor is displayed. This view is useful for selecting beams and checking layout. Switching back to 3D view. To return to the 3D view, simply click the Plan View button again. The program will switch back from 2D Plan View, 3D view. To save time, let's fast forward the segment merging process and move on with the merged view already done. This concludes our tutorial on merging beam segments for accurate force extraction. Thank you.